Well, it's springtime here in New York City. Folks, it's springtime. And probably in your neck of the woods, if you live in the US on the East Coast, it's been raining for the last 2 days. Winds out of their mind. It's been over 24-mile-an-hour winds for the last 2 days. Behind me, that's a puddle that was created during this last few days of horrible rain. Hello everybody, it's Carmine coming to you from New York City. Today we are in one of the most beautiful parks run by the city of New York. It's called Wolf's Pond. Yep, Wolf's Pond. It's a beautiful park that has a beautiful beach. Now the building right here, there's two of them. One's a restroom for men and women, and the other one I think is a first aid station. Now you can see where my thumb is pointing, they're elevated. That's because Hurricane Sandy wiped out all the structures and most of the beach that was here. So they built these beautiful structures that are hurricane proof, and they put them some 15 feet above the ground. The beach is absolutely beautiful. It's a photographer's paradise. It has rock jetties. It has the most beautiful shell collection I've ever seen. I've come here to collect shells for macro photography, and they're just spectacular. All right, folks, what am I wearing around my neck today? Folks, this is the Pentax 645D. This is the 40 megapixel medium format DSLR that came out in 2010. We're talking 12 years ago when it had a price tag of 10 grand. Folks, it has the Kodak sensor, the Kodak KAF 40,000 model sensor. If you do your homework, some of the new Fujifilm medium format cameras use a similar sensor. Okay guys, today, if you go on eBay, because this is 12 years old, you can find many of them on sale with a lens for 3 grand, $3,000. Incredible. Today we're down here at this park because it's spring. We're going to take some macro photographs. Okay, and you're going to see the photographs right at the end of this video in a few minutes. The camera has 2 SD card slots. Let's see what else I can tell you about it. The lens is really the star of the show. It's the Pentax D, and there's a lot of initials here. It's the FA 645. It's a 2.8 55 millimeter ALIF SDM AW. But on the front of the lens today, I put on a 10x close-up filter. This one happens to be made by Neewer, N-E-E-W-E-R. It's a brand that a lot of people turn their nose down to, but wait till you see the close-up photographs, the macro photographs I'm going to get with that close-up filter, because the lens alone is not a macro lens. Let's see. Okay, this bracket, let me get my notes here all straightened out. This bracket is beautiful. It's a strobe frame. It's old, right? It's a strobe frame. What I like about it is, if I want the light to come from the side, you just flip it. If you want the light to come from overhead, you just flip it. It's all steel. It's incredibly strong. The light I'm using today is the LuxPad 22H. Okay, and I have a couple of extra batteries. Beautiful lighting. Okay, you can control the Kelvin temperature from warm to cool. Very inexpensive. This light is very inexpensive. Get them on Amazon all day long. Now, let's get back to macro photography. Springtime's here, right? There's a lot of budding, right? Plants and trees are budding. It's a little too cool today. I was going to say to see any bugs, but it's a little too cold. I don't think that the creepy crawlies are out yet. You can get some great cocoon shots. So what I'm going to do today, and you're going to see the photographs that I took today here at this park in New York, you're going to see the photographs that I took with this setup. Getting back to the light. Now, a lot of my colleagues like to use strobe photography for their macro photography. I sometimes do, but don't forget, with almost 5 decades of photography, having steady light on your subject, you can control the shadows, right? You can see exactly what's going to be lit, what highlights are going to be there, okay? So that's why I go with steady light most of the time for my macro work. Also, at the end of this video, in about 1 more minute, you're going to see photos that I took with this camera setup in my studio. Haha, studio, he says, on my desk, okay? Taken with this exact setup of some taxidermied bugs and some other things I found around the house, okay? So we're talking about the Pentax 645D medium format camera. It's 12 years old. Get them for $3,000 with a lens right now, mint condition, all day long on eBay. Don't forget what I always say when you're buying on eBay. You want to get a seller with 100% feedback credibility and have a couple of 100 feedbacks. The lowest you should go when you're buying from eBay is you go to 99.2%, no lower, and that's no joke. Okay, so let's just take a quick, let's pan with the camera, give you a quick look at this beautiful park known as Wolf's Pond. Okay, that's not the pond that I just showed you. That's a puddle. The pond is actually another block away. This is just a beautiful field for all kinds of sports. They have workout equipment, you know, permanently mounted into cement that you can come and you can do all kinds of exercises. That's something I really don't partake in, but it's here for you guys. Just want to, also what I want to do with these videos is let you guys know that around the world you hear so much about New York City and how it's just subways and buildings and taxis and crime and shootings. Oh, we got all that. But we also have parks like this for photographers. When you live in the city, it's not all about street photography and taking pictures of people doing crazy things. Sometimes when you live in the city, you get to do macro photography in the spring of different things. All right, guys, I think I covered just about everything. Let me see, I think that's it. I really wanted to show you the lighting system. Oh, the arm. This is a multi-jointed arm. You get them all day long on Amazon. They're just like $6-7. And here's the thing, they don't last long. It looks all metal. They don't last long. This one happens to be made by UTEBET. U-to-bit. They don't last long. That's why they're only $6-7. You can get them at different lengths. If you need the light to come out further over the lens, you can get them. Now, oh, that's very important, what I wanted to tell you. Another reason why I use this frame, and I don't mount the shoe mount for this frame, for this arm, for this light onto the hot shoe, is because this is a lot of weight overhanging this way, okay? You don't want to put that kind of stress on your hot shoe, okay? To have all this weight, the steel arm, the heavy light, the heavy battery, you don't want to have that pushing down. You're almost trying at that point to pry out your hot shoe. Always use a frame or use it in your hand, handheld, okay? If the weight was straight down like a strobe, if it was straight down, that's one thing. But this is not. This is actually like trying to pry it off. So that's why I use the Strobe O frame. They don't make them anymore, but they're for sale all day long on eBay. All right, guys. Hey, don't forget, the film giveaway is still on. You have a few more days left, okay? It ends next week. Go to my previous video and learn all about the contest. The 5 rolls of film I'm giving away. Remember, you got to subscribe. Okay, guys, today's sponsor, CarmineTaverna.com. your free online resource for inspiration to improve your photography. You'll see photographs and the gear to take those photographs. If nothing else, it gets your mind going. Like, oh yeah, I guess I could take that kind of picture using that equipment. That's what it's all about. Thumbs up. Email me, blackandwhitephoto@aol.com. Subscribe. You have to subscribe. It's a rule. Okay, guys? Take it easy. Macro photographs coming up right now.